Hi, welcome back to Dawn Digs In. I'm Dawn, and let's talk about living a happy and healthier life and things I'm doing that I think you might find interest or get value from. And today I'm going to talk about longer fasts. So I've talked many times about fasting and intermittent fasting and different ways to do fasting. And if any of you have been interested in doing longer fasts, I'm going to just talk a little bit about a longer fast that I'm doing right now. Now, I have found just from my experience that the best fasts I've done are unplanned, totally unplanned. If I plan for a fast, I start thinking about food and I start thinking about what do I need and what should I eat and, you know, how long is it going to be? And oh my God, am I going to miss out on something in the meantime? And it just gets me really freaked out. So the last couple fasts that I've done that have been longer have been totally unplanned. I've done them when I had my lips done. There's a whole video on that. And I ended up fasting for 48 hours. And that was like my first really, really long fast. And it wasn't because I really wanted to fast. It was just because I couldn't eat anything. But it ended up being a really, really good experience. Now, this happened to me last week. Last week was my 65th birthday, and there was a lot of celebrating going on, and we celebrated all week long. And, you know, my kids had come up for Easter, and my birthday was on the Friday, so we had cake, and we ate, and I had cooked a lot of food, and we had turkey, and we had lasagna, and you name it, we had it. And I was feeling really sluggish. You know that feeling when you get when you just know, okay, I really need to get a hold of this and I need to start cutting back. And how am I going to do this? We just had the 40-day challenge that started on the Tuesday after my birthday weekend. Now, on Thursday of last week, my husband and I went to Toronto to take in a Blue Jay game. And we stayed overnight in a hotel and we took in Rock of Ages on the next day. So on the Thursday night, for some strange reason, I started getting a really weird stomach. Didn't know, thought, okay, you know what? It's something I've eaten. It's just been too much good food, just something too rich and just didn't really sit with me right. So I decided on the Friday night that I was just going to fast and maybe it would go away because it almost felt like a gastrointestinal thing. You know how you're constipated and you need to go, but you can't go. But I wasn't constipated. So it was just kind of sitting there crampy like, and I didn't know what it was, but you know, I Googled as we all do. And of course, once you Google, it tells you you're either going to die from it or to wait a week before you contact your doctor. So I thought I'm just going to maybe fast this out and see what will happen. So I started fasting on Friday night. It is now Tuesday. I'm still fasting. I've been fasting for 90 hours and I feel amazing. I have been drinking 130 ounces plus of water every day. I have not had any solid food because I really thought if there was something going on down there, I really wanted to push it out or flush it out and give my body a chance to heal. And this is one of the really good advantages of doing a longer fast. Your body goes through all these stages in fasting. You know, it goes into ketosis and your body starts burning your fat, which is always a good thing, right? And then you start getting into autophagy, where it starts taking down those broken proteins. And then after you get into 72 hours, it starts to heal itself. So this is where I really wanted to get because I'd never done a 72-hour fast before. And I thought, maybe if I can get to that point, it will stop whatever this is that's going on because I really don't know what it could possibly be because there really is nothing down in your lower left side that could be other than female stuff. And that's all fine. So I really wasn't too sure what the problem was. But I am now sitting at 90 hours and feeling good. I'm only thinking about possibly eating dinner with my husband tonight because it's like, maybe I should eat. But I don't feel like I need to eat. So I'm wondering if I should just keep going. I mean, you can fast 7, 10, 30 days. There's many, many long fasts, and you're supposed to get euphoric benefits from doing these longer fasts. And I've never got myself to this point before where a longer fast has really helped. But what have I noticed just in the time point that I've been doing this? Now, ketosis happened in about 36 hours. I do use the pee strips. People say they don't like them, but you know what? The pee strips tell you yes or no because the level doesn't matter. It's yes or no. You're either in ketosis or you're not in ketosis. So I'm not doing blood tests. I'm not pricking my finger. I'm not doing any of that stuff because I don't feel that's necessary. I'm not that into the whole process that I feel that I need to know every level of maybe where I'm at or what my blood levels are, or it's the same with a glucose meter. I'm not pricking my finger to find out once or twice a week what my glucose is. I don't have diabetic problems. I don't feel that I eat an overabundance of sugar, that this should really be an issue for me. So I like to use the pea sticks. Long story short, I like to use the sticks. If you're thinking about getting into ketosis, try the sticks. They're really reasonable. You get like 100 for $12 and just pee on it. Wait a couple seconds and the color will show up. And if you see color, you are there. Don't worry about how much color you see on the stick, because what happens as your body gets into ketosis, it starts using those ketones better. So when you first go into ketosis, not go, but go into ketosis, you're probably going to find that it's very dark. Now, the reason it's very dark is because your body isn't efficient yet at using ketones. The more efficient you get, the less color you're going to see. Now, this does not mean that you are not in ketosis. It just means your body is efficiently burning the ketones and using them to burn the fat. So you don't want to be seeing that high level of ketones in your pee. You really don't. You want your body to be using the ketones. So as you get farther into the fast, you will notice that your stick will get lighter. And if it goes down to a trace, don't panic. If you have not changed anything, you are still eating the same, or you are still fasting, you are still in ketosis. It's just a different way of looking at it without doing the finger prick. So what have I found in this 90 hours that I've been fasting? I'm awake. I'm not feeling tired. I have energy. I have worked out every single day. So I know some people feel very lethargic and don't really have any energy, but I worked out every day. I did a great workout this morning. I threw a Tracy Anderson, the one that she put up on the free one that she just did about a month or so ago. And I loved it. I thought, you know what? I couldn't find the one I was looking for. I was looking for the Hamlin Deep. And for some reason, I couldn't get it to play. I found it, but it would not play on my TV. All the other ones, I would click on anything else. They would all play with no problem, but that one wouldn't play. So I thought, well, I'm just going to do a Tracy. So I did my 30-minute Tracy workout, which was awesome. It was a full body 30 minutes. And I will link it. I've linked it before, but I will link it again because it's one that she offered out to everyone. And it was a great workout, and it really gives you a good piece of everything. And I thought, well, just because I'm in ketosis and am fasting, maybe I shouldn't do a crazy workout, even though I really felt that I wanted to. And of course, I'm still not doing a huge amount of cardio just from the face, even though I've been told, go ahead, don't worry about it. Still a little leery about doing tons and tons of jumping and bouncing. So I'm kind of doing a little more deep muscle work and enjoying that. So part of the fasting was because A, the stomach thing, B, I gained a few pounds. Now, I know you know that I'm not a scale girl. I got on the scale to prep myself for the 40-day challenge, and I went, oh, because I was shocked. It was like, seriously, I was up like 7 pounds, and I'm like, well, no wonder I'm feeling puffy and swollen and all of these things. Maybe that's why. So I started the fast, and I am back down 5 pounds. So you can't, and you also, you know how people will say when you first start losing, it's all water weight. Well, I don't believe that it's all water weight because your body is burning that fat once you get into ketosis. And I'm drinking 130 ounces of water. So the water is being replaced in my body. My body is being very efficient in flushing things through it. So I don't really feel that's it. I really feel that I have lost. I can tell, I can feel it in my stomach. I'm not feeling as puffy. And I'm very happy with how I'm feeling and know that I'm going to be able to stick to my keto diet again, which is really what I wanted to get back to. I've really enjoyed keto when I did it quite a while ago now. You know, it's been like 2 years since I did keto when I did Tracy Anderson and I lost 40 pounds and I absolutely loved it. But you know, as time goes on, old habits kind of creep back in on you and you start adding a few carbs into your diet. And there's nothing wrong with adding a few carbs into your diet. But I was finding that maybe I added a few too many, or my husband likes ice cream and maybe it was the ice cream and Christmas came and Thanksgiving and all these things just kind of happened. I was still working out all the time, but my eating was not as clean as I wanted it to be. So the B part of my fast was to get myself back in that ketosis point where I know I have to work to get to, so I want to maintain that. If you are enjoying our content, please hit that like and subscribe. Hit that notification so you know when the new videos are coming out. It really, really helps our channel and helps them push it out to more people so more people can get involved in our community. And I really appreciate all your comments every week. Thank you so much for watching. So my meals planned for this week are, we have shish kebabs, we have salad, and I have vegetables. I picked up some Swiss cheese and Black Forest ham, and I'm going to make some lettuce wraps. I've got lots of veggies, and I'm feeling really confident. I even have some protein shakes. So that is going to be my week of food when I decide to eat. And I'm not too sure if that's going to be today or tomorrow, if I should just go as long as I possibly can. It's really a strange thing to be going 90 hours without any food because I've never done it before. Yet I remember reading a book. Oh my gosh, I wish I could remember the name of it. But I read this book when I was like 20, and it was on fasting. And it was on, I think it was called The 30-Day Fast. And it was all about fasting for 30 days. And at that time, I did like 2 days. And I was like, this is crazy. I can't possibly do this. Well, now fasting has evolved, and there's so many more aspects of it. Now it's considered a lot healthier for you, even though many cultures have fasted for thousands of years. We have not been a culture of fasters. So now it's really coming to light that fasting is really a good way of healing your body, of healing your gut, and getting yourself into a state where your body is burning its own fat. So this was part of my reason I wanted to get back to that keto state so that I can be ready for summer and I can get through this 40-day challenge and be back to the weight that I wanted to be at. I've noticed a few differences already. Like I said, I'm not as puffy. Things feel a lot better. I don't feel as much swelling in my face. I'm feeling really, really good. So if you're thinking about a longer fast, try an unplanned fast. Just do it. Just, and this is another really weird point, but I find when I'm not feeling good is the best time for me to fast. I fasted before I went into surgery. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to take a little bit of time here and I'm going to go in because you can't eat the night before anyway. So I just stopped eating the previous night and thought I'm going to go into surgery in a fasted state because my body will then use my energy to heal myself instead of using your energy to digest your food, which is another reason why when you are intermittent fasting or fasting and eating, you want to cut that food off early. Like I really don't eat past 6. If it's after 6, I'm a little panicky because I don't want to go to bed with food in my stomach. When you go to bed at night, your body should be healing itself. It has a lot of work to do. Your lymphatic system needs to drain. Your kidneys need to drain. There's a lot that goes on while you're sleeping. But if you have a full belly, your body has to spend all its energy digesting that food instead of making you healthy and well. So it's a really good reason to cut off the eating and cut off that nighttime snacking. It is hard. I've never said it was easy, but going along with this challenge, go for that walk after dinner. Do something so that you feel a little more energized, and it just kind of takes that edge off of you wanting to eat some snacks because you've done something good for your body. So I will let you know where I end up, but like I said, right now I'm at 90 hours. I may have dinner with my husband tonight because he's kind of giving me that weird, are you going to eat today? Kind of look, because I know he's dying to have dinner with me. So I may break it tonight, but it has been a great experience. So if you're hesitant at all about fasting, try an unplanned fast because it really works. So until I see you next time, you have some great workouts. You are amazing. High five.